So, hello guys. I hope you are doing absolutely amazing. Hopefully you can hear me well because it is very windy out at the moment. And yes, very windy. We're getting ready to have a cold front push through and some pretty good storms coming my way. So I am out here. It's beautiful out, by the way. It's only about 60 degrees right now. Absolutely gorgeous. The wind blowing, the sun setting. And I'm making a video for you about this here trellis of dead things. Don't you love my videos? But no, I'm not going to be digging up the treasure that was growing on this trellis last year. Which, by the way, if you want to know how to grow these, you already know what they are. They're the purple yams, the ubi. You take your 8-foot cattle panel, you take a T-post, which is right there, and you attach that T-post to either one in the center, like I have here, or one on either end. And you grow them on the panels like that. Super easy. This 8-foot space that these ubi take up will literally give you tons of roots. Now, maybe not tons if you only do one, but easily 30, 40, 50, even double, triple that, quadruple that, and I'm not even kidding, in roots in return. So, yes. But anyway, the point of this video was, it is almost yam planting time, guys. And it's almost time to plant your yams. They are arguably one of the most productive root crops you can grow. I don't think there is any other plant that can produce more poundage, more weight, more starch than a true yam. I don't think there is. Not cassava, not sweet potatoes. I mean, literally, you would have to be getting into processing whole trees, palm trees that's used for starch and whatnot, I think. But for a plant basis, yams cannot be beat for the calories and the effort you use or put in to get those calories. They can't. Ube in particular here, the literal purple yam, the roots are stunning, deep, dark, gorgeous purple, absolutely packed with phytonutrients and anthocyanins and all that amazing stuff that you need to stay healthy and amazingly happy. And they're easy as can be to grow. They don't really care about the soil. They can take it a bit dry, they can take it a bit wet. They will produce pretty much either way, as long as you give them sun and they're not sitting in 10 feet of water for most of the year. Yams will pretty much produce for you. And these purple ube are delicious. I make fries out of them. I make chips out of them. I make breads out of them. I make soup out of them. I make ice cream out of them. I make pies out of them. They are so versatile, guys. And enough, because you're just staring at a fence of dead things. You don't want me to keep yakking away. That's all right. But to propagate them, you either take your whole tuber, which ube can grow massive. These can literally produce, like I said, one plant, 10, 20, 30, 40 pound tubers, guys. With ease in a single growing season without an issue. As long as they have full sun, the more sun they have, the larger that tuber is going to grow. And it will produce one every year. This particular yam species, ube, will not continue to grow a palatable yam root every year. Every year it'll produce a brand new root. And then from the previous year, that's what it'll use to grow its top growth. And it'll use those nutrients that they store. If they do not use all the nutrients from the tuber that they have stored from the previous year, they still tend to be watery, the quality's not good, and the taste and texture tend to be off. So you really only want to eat that season's tuber, which isn't a big issue. Normally the previous season's tuber will completely just rot away, or the plant will use it just to produce its top growth. And then as it gets growing in about 90 days, it'll start producing its underground tuber again. So there you go, a little information on them. You only want to eat that year's tuber. It's the best quality one for eating and whatnot. And then after that, it's a 1 year crop. Even though they're perennial and they'll grow from those tubers, you know, that eating quality is only good for that season's tuber, which again can get absolutely massive in just one season, guys. And anyway, generally you would take that underground tuber there, oh, the goats hear me talking, and you would just cut it into chunks called mini sets, and you would plant those out to produce more ubi. They'll sprout just like potatoes. But if you have a very happy, healthy yam plant, and ubi in particular, this variety right here I'm talking about is one that's kind of common here in the U.S. You can actually find it in Walmart even now. My local Walmart sells purple yams now. Go figure, you know, even just a few years ago that was unheard of. You could find the white rotundata yams, but to find ubi was pretty much, you know, fringe to an oriental market or something. But you can even find them in several local Walmarts now in Central Florida here. I've seen them in at least 4 Walmarts. But yeah, anyway, they're super easy to grow, and normally you would have to cut that main tuber up, but if you leave the plants in the ground and they actually do mature, this variety, which normally does not produce bulbils like this, produces some bulbils. Look at that. That's what I wanted to show you guys. Was the whole point of this video. And these little top set bulbils, which grow off the vine, can now be planted, and these will grow underground purple ubi tubers for you. Super easy. So I get to eat the whole tuber underground. And there you go. Look at those. These are a little knobby and they don't look like much, but in about a month these are ready to start sprouting, and you stick them in the ground and you will get, here's a good sized one, you will get purple ubi yams growing. Not only are they super delicious, super nutritious, super easy to grow, but they happen to be really beautiful too, because the purple ubi here gets stunning purple leaves and purple vines, really pretty looking. So you get to have a nice purple plant while you're growing tons of amazing nutritious food underneath for very little care. It's something you can't beat, guys. What more can you ask for? And if the plants mature, I left this one in the ground purposely. This mother tuber in here is actually 3 years old. I haven't harvested her, so she's probably massive, but she's got enough extra nutrition that she feels comfortable enough. She produces some little aerial bulbils, which they don't always do the first or second or sometimes in third year. Especially this variety normally does not produce them. But she's happy enough to make my propagating some dinner a little easier. Look at that. So I'm going to end it here, guys. If you'd like to get some bulbils to grow some ubi for yourself, hit me up. See you later. Love you guys. Grow that food. Again, grow super easy, nutritious, delicious, beyond amazingly super productive crops. And yams, you can't beat them. Can't do it, guys. Thank you for watching my video of this lovely trellis of dead vines while I yak away for you. See you later. Love you. Again, grow food, grow some ubi, guys, and make some ice cream out of it. So good, I'm telling you. Literally, you just steam some ubi, you add some cream, a few eggs, and blend it up, and you can just put it in the freezer and keep mixing it, or you can scrape it and make like a shaved ice, or you can put in ice cubes, make that mixture. You don't even have to put the eggs if you don't want to eat raw eggs, and then just put it in a blender. I think you can just use cream if you don't want to cook it, but I eat tons of eggs. But anyway, yeah, you make ice cream, make shaved ice out of it, super easy. You can make custards out of it. Again, use your ice cream base, guys. Ubi, cream, eggs, sugar, salt, pepper, and put in a pie crust, or put it in and there you go, you've got a pie. You can add a little bit of flour if you want to make it a little more of a less of a custard and more bready. You want to make purple ubi bread, 2 cups of flour, a cup of sugar, a couple pounds of steamed ube, salt, pepper, and did I say sugar? You always need a little bit of sugar. Just helps it cook and bake and breaks it down better. Always need some sugar, guys. I know people don't like sugar, but the rest of it's healthy enough that it's not bad. But anyway, super easy to make some recipes with ube, guys. You want to make fries? Cut it up and fry them. You want to make mashed ube? Steam it. Butter, cream, salt, pepper. Mash it up. It is delicious. Throw in some scrambled eggs in there if you want it for breakfast in the morning. You can't beat it. What else can you do with it? Oh, I mean, ube slushy milkshake. Take some steamed ube, put it in your blender with some kefir, blend it up, drink it. Super delicious. So easy, guys. You can do it so many which ways. But love you. See you later. Again, just repeating myself, but take it easy. Love you, love you. Grow that food, guys.